Nowadays, I'm too cool for a girlfriend. Nowadays, I don't know when the world spins.
Alright everybody, what's happening? It's Jesse Ladner here again. And this time we're going to be starting up this computer right here. On the last video, we had started up the HP Pavilion A1213W. If y'all want to check that video out, check the previous video. I'll link it in the description if y'all want to go check that out. Now it's time to move on to this computer here. Like I explained in the previous video, but I'll explain it here again. This one's got the Mustang switching power supply, so it's got the on-off switch. And this one's got 2 CD drives. They're both IDE. CD drive's been acting up on here. They're locked up. The second CD drive, it's missing the screws for it, so the top CD drive's mounted with 1 screw. I mean, 1 is better than nothing. But the top CD drive is locked up. I'll explain that later on, or you know. So it has 2 CD drives. It has a floppy drive, but it is missing a IDE cable. I had misplaced it when I was working on it in the past. So it's supposed to, floppy drive, IDE cable is supposed to hook in right there. And hard drive is a SATA. It's not an IDE, but it's a SATA. It's a SATA. It's a Western Digital drive. WD800. It's a 80 gig drive. ATA. It's a ATA drive. If I can get this back in place here. There we go. A little bit of trouble putting that back in place. It does have an Intel processor on it, but I believe this computer is custom built, because it does not have any brand or any brands on the front and stuff, so this might possibly be custom built the way it looks. It's got a Intel processor. Does have that has the phone line. The RAM that's in here is 200. There was two in this computer. There were 2 of the 256 megs of RAM. So there were 2 of those, but so I'm going to take the 512 megabytes of RAM chip out of here and put it in there, so that way it'll be a little bit faster. It won't freeze up on me as much. So let me find that here real quick. And there's this should be it right here, maybe. Yes, it is. It's actually warm too. This is the 512 right there. The one that's in there is 256. So I'll just pop this 512 in here. If I can, let's see. Is it on right? I think it's, yeah. Oh. Make sure those things click. Anyways, I had to put a new CMOS battery in it because the CMOS battery that was in there before had died. Again, it's got these extra connectors you can hook up. Just one of them. So yeah. I cleaned this. I had blow dried this the best I could. I don't have an air compressor like I mentioned on the previous video. I do have. I improvised with a hair dryer on cool with no heat. You know, with no heat. I just blow it with no heat on the hair dryer. So that's pretty much it. It's all, you see these extra connectors down here. I'm pretty sure this is custom built. It has to be. I mean, if it's not, then I don't know. To me, by the looks of it, it just looks so custom built. It's got all these wires. You see, one of them's for the speaker, power LED, panel and stuff. It's got a cooling fan, another cooling fan right there. CHA fan. It's got that. So it's got 3 fans. Power supply fan, the processor fan, and another cooling fan right there. Alright, well that's pretty much it. Now I'll close this cabinet up. I'll give you a look at the front and back, and we'll start this up. Alright, got the side panel back on. This is what it looks like from the front. Again, the 2 of the CD drives. That one, like I said, it's not mounted properly, so it's got a floppy drive, which again, it's missing the IDE cable like I said before. It got misplaced. It's got the right is the power light, and you got a hard drive light right there. You got a power button, and this button here is like a, I don't know what you call it exactly. Like, it's kind of like how when you press it, it forces the computer to restart, reboot, like a forced reboot button, if you will. Button. And on this lid here, you got 2 USB ports right there. And here's the back of it, right here. I'll show you the back here. I showed it on the previous video, but I'll show it one more time. Let me turn the flash on here. So again, the power supply. Like I said, it's got a switch on it. It's got PS2 mouse and keyboard, printer port, VGA. It's actually missing a contact for the VGA. 6 USB ports in the back. It's got full of dust. Ethernet, audio, microphone, line out, line in, phone adapter. It is missing a panel. There's a panel that goes right here. That got misplaced. So on this computer, there's only rear audio and not front audio. This is just rear audio only. There's no audio to hook up that you can hook up in the front. Unlike the HP Pavilion A1213W has audio, rear audio, and it has front audio. So again, if you want to check out this computer running, go to my channel and go check out the previous video. Actually, I think let me actually close this panel up while I'm at it. Alright everybody, I was interrupted right after I got done with that previous clip I just recorded. Apparently, not meaning to break the topic, but our well here, our water here has been acting up for the past couple of days. So anyways, I don't want to break the topic so much. We got the computer pretty much all set up and ready to go. So yeah, I was outside earlier because one of our neighbors came over to look and see what might be wrong with our well, but there's nothing we can do about it right now. Anyways, for real now, I'm going to hook this up. Where's the plug at for this? Oh, I see it. Wait. Is it? Oh, wait. Where is it? Oh, okay. There it is. Okay, I'm going to plug this up. Let's actually plug this in here. Bam. Okay, and where is it? There it is. Okay, we'll plug this in. Oh, let me turn the TV on while I'm at it. Oh, remote is right here. Turn that on. I should have shut my mouse and keyboard off because I was away for a few minutes earlier. Anyways, computer's on. I got the speakers plugged up already. And by the way, I did work on it a little bit off video. You don't hear much static anymore. Let's see. I mean, there's still some static. I don't know if you can hear this, but there is still some static coming from the left channel, but otherwise it's better than what it was earlier. So, yeah. Let's hook this up. Let's see if it'll reach. Hold on. Alright, I moved the computer over a little bit. I'm actually going to push it back a little bit with my foot. And now I'm going to hook this up. Or I could, you know what, let's actually plug this up in the back. Yeah, let's hook this up in the rear. There we are. Okay. Alright. I'm going to flip the power switch on. Okay. Should be getting power. No, it does not. Okay. Did I hook the mouse and keyboard up yet? Wait, did I or did I not? No, I didn't, but well, oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. Here's the port. Okay, now we should have mouse and keyboard. Alright, here we go. We got power. A post? Nope. See, this is another problem that I have. Whenever you turn it on, the post doesn't come up right away. You have to hit the force restart button. Now hard drive light's stuck too. Let's see, now we got post. Yeah, that's the problem. Also, I do have Restore RX on there. I should have put it on my childhood computer. I just never did yet. It's running Windows XP. This one is actually running Windows XP Professional. I had to reinstall Windows. I don't know if I mentioned this yet. I had to reinstall Windows XP on here due to audio problems. This is what it sounds like. Sorry. It's really nice. Really nice computer. Anyways, let me log in here. So now the audio works because it was not working before because there was some kind of Windows glitch that I was told. This computer is already up to date. When I ran portable update on here, it didn't even need updating because when I reinstalled Windows XP, it went to Service Pack 3, and I think it installed the rest of the updates. I still have Firefox on here. You see, this one is in full screen all the way, but the childhood computer only went up to 1024 by 768. Let's see what this one goes up to. So this is what the maximum resolution is. It's 1360 by 768. So this one's got higher resolution than my childhood computer. Oh, I probably did not mean to do that. Just a minute. List all modes. So this is what it's at. This is where it says list all modes. You can see here. True color. It's got high color. Apparently this one apparently does not support 75 Hertz. Like the other one does. This one does have the Intel Extreme graphics on it. I'll pull up system here. This one's an Intel processor, Pentium 4, CPU running at 2.60 gigahertz, 2.47. I think it's using 2.47. 760 meg of RAM. It is, oh, camera's out of focus. Hold on. It's running Microsoft Windows XP Professional Service Pack 3. My childhood computer is running, or the HP Pavilion A1213W is running Home Edition. But this one's running Professional. This computer's pretty much all up to date. Internet on here works. This is a Reboot Restore RX. I have it disabled because whenever I boot the computer up, it restores it back to where it's previously stayed or whatever. I can't think how you pronounce it. I need to install that on the other computer here. I completely forgot I had Reboot Restore RX on this computer. You know, this computer, it kind of, yeah, you saw that. You saw where it kind of, so it's kind of a bit slower. I'll show you that one more time. See, it takes a while for the start menu to go away, so it is kind of a little bit slow, as you can see. And sometimes I'll go open Firefox. I know it says Mozilla Firefox, but nowadays it's known as Firefox. This is just an older version of it. See how it's kind of, yeah, so this one's running a little bit slower. For some odd reason, I think it's the graphics or something. If I go to YouTube, it'll probably freeze up somewhere along the way. Let's see. Yep, see? This is what I don't like about this computer so much, is that it freezes up so much. Even though it's got a good processor in it. See, it's frozen up now. But maybe if I do that, never mind. Okay, I stand corrected. I don't know why it's bringing me to the YouTube channel. It should be bringing me to the YouTube as well, itself. I don't know why it's directing me to their channel. I don't know what that's all about. So it is running a little bit slow. Oh, and the Wi-Fi had somehow disconnected. That's why it went. I'm not sure what just happened there, but it somehow disconnected out of nowhere. Okay, I think our Wi-Fi might have to reconnect. Did our internet just go dead? I doubt it. I might need to go. Let me go check our routers here. No, it's definitely not the router, I don't think. It's up, so I'm thinking probably just a glitch. I'm probably gonna have to reconnect it. Yeah, it's still loading. Let me let's exit that. And let me reconnect our Wi-Fi here real quick. Alright everybody, I got it loaded now. I turned the speakers back on. I don't know how loud the volume is. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Put it to right there. Now we need to select some songs. Trying to adjust the zoom. There we go. Never mind. You can't see it that way. And it's out of focus. I should have left the zoom where it was at because it went out of focus. I want to pick a different songs besides what we played on the previous video. Anyways, yeah, let's see. Anyways, why don't we... I'm trying to figure out a song. I guess we'll do some Bone Thugs and Harmony. Turn that up a little bit. Darn it. Yeah. So it does have, this is what the enhanced mixer it has. I'm sorry, effect rather. Doesn't have, this one doesn't have the pitch up and down thing like my other computer does. Alright, let's pick a different song here. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to find a good song that won't get copyright blocked. I'm just trying to figure out what song. I just realized I forgot to sort all of songs by title, and that was my fault. How about some Metallica? Did I accidentally close this out? Nope. It's got different environment sizes too. Maybe you can hear a difference. Hold on. Just closing my door real quick. Sorry. Maybe y'all can hear a difference. Let's see. Camera's out of focus. And now they got more options. Yeah, every time I pause it. Check this out. What? Oh. Let's see, which one is it if I remember? The moment I pause it, it just sounds so cool whenever you pause it. I'm trying to figure out which sound it... Oh, this one. Okay, now listen to this one. Oh wait, maybe I need to... Wait a minute. Hold on. Maybe I need to put this, and then, let's see. Hear that? That's crazy. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? Let's see. Hold on. That just sounds so cool, to be honest. Alright. So I did one song already. I did two, or excuse me, I did two already, and then I'll do one more, and then we'll call it good. I think we'll do another Metallica. Wherever it's at. Let's see, where did it go? I had the song somewhere, but I done lost it. Oh goodness, hold on. Alright, that song that I was trying to find for earlier somehow disappeared, so therefore I'm going to play something else. Some Fosse. Let me actually turn that off. Yeah, this is Chris Jericho's theme for AEW. You are beautiful only inside.
You will get ill,
and I will drag you down and sell you out. Run away. I forgot the lyrics. Hold on. And I will drag you down and sell you out. Embraced by the darkness that goes in the light. And the girl remains my fight. What have I become? Now that I betray everyone I've ever known to push from our way. Now I have been the slave to the Judas in my mind. Is there something left for me to say? I becoming. Judas in my mind. I'm becoming. Judas in my mind. Oh goodness, that makes my head hurt every time I sing that. Anyways, whew. Apparently I'm not used to singing. Alright, well that's pretty much it, everybody. I mean, yeah. So, it does have the equalizer and stuff. I just wish it had the pitch control as well, but it doesn't. My other computer does. But I think we'll call this good here. I know my volume sound, or my voice is not as good. Properties. There is like a, I thought there was a speaker that was built in, apparently there's not. That really doesn't matter, the rest of this. Excuse me. Alright everyone, well I think I'm going to go ahead and shut it down now. Oh, actually I need to close out this folder. Yeah, I'll go ahead and shut the computer down now a little. Watch how quickly this thing shuts down. Watch how quick this shuts down. See? And watch how quick it shuts down. Wow. Can you believe that? It shut down like it never even happened, y'all. Well, this is where that's another thing I like about it, how it shuts down so quick. Man, you talk about that thing shutting down like it never even happened. My goodness. Alright, y'all. Well, that's going to be it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully, I'll have more videos coming soon. I know I haven't been recording as much. I just, I started to remake this video in the previous video yesterday, but I ended up scrapping the clips. But now I'm going to go ahead and edit these videos now. And that will be it. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
We ain't hesitating, bullies get the blazing. I'ma lay them down like